What's going on, guys? Daz here, welcome back for your daily dose, and today, guys, we are bringing you the next installment of the Talk to Me Thursday series. A series that I haven't done on the channel in a little while, but a series that is definitely a big part of the channel because of the idea of what it is and what it represents. So I'm bringing it back now. The reason I haven't uploaded it in a little while is because it's sort of series where I kind of need a real topic or something that I'm kind of something that I kind of feel strongly enough about to want to sit down and discuss it in this sense. So this topic is actually kind of in relation to like cyberbullying, online bullying, something like along those lines. I don't really know what to call it, but this came from a question on my Ask Daz series, which was hashtag Ask Daz. Daz, what is your opinion on using YouTube or any other social media power to abuse, bully or harass other people? And that question came from Tristan Roddy. So that question kind of is going to be answered a little bit later on, but the roots of that question is where this video actually came from. So I mentioned this on my Facebook page a couple of weeks ago, so anyone who's not friends with me on Facebook, which is a lot of you guys out there, won't know about this because I didn't mention it on YouTube, I didn't mention it on Snapchat, and I didn't mention it on Twitter. But to actually get into that story, I'll tell you guys a little bit of background information to make sense, for it to make sense later on down the line. So whenever you guys comment on my videos, I don't read my comments on my phone. I wait until I get to sit down on my computer and I read them all together, and then I reply to them on my computer. So a couple of weeks ago, I hadn't got to sit down and record for like 3 days, didn't upload for 2 or 3 days, and I wasn't near my computer. I'd been working or wherever it may be. And when I finally got around to sitting down on my computer, I had 50 or 60 comments that was like excessive. That was very excessive, you know. I get a lot of comments on my channel, but not that many. I don't get 60 comments in 2 days. There was something up, and a lot of them had been pushed into my spam folder. So for those of you guys who don't know, on YouTube, if you comment and if you swear in the comment, or if you say things like check out my channel or watch my video or sub to me, YouTube automatically marks them as spam. Even if you're a subscriber who comments all the time, it's marked as spam and it's put into a spam folder for me to approve or deny. I get to choose which it may be. So a lot of these comments went into this. The spam folder was something like 45 comments in the spam folder. I was like, this is a little bit strange. That's never happened before. So I went in, and what it was is basically 3 people had made accounts using names of people who live in my local area. They weren't actually those people, but they used names of people in the local area, and they made these accounts just purely for the fact, or just purely for the intent of hurling abuse and at me and like, what would you even say? Kind of going at me and my family and stuff, and that was where kind of that's the part that bothered me. So actually no, that's not even the part that bothered me. Being online, making YouTube videos, being like part of social media as a whole, you have to have thick skin, and I feel like I do. I'm well able to take stick. I'm well able to take stick about my YouTube channel. It's gonna happen. You invite that on you when you make a YouTube channel, and I pretty much did that myself. When I created my channel, I definitely asked for it. You know, I definitely asked for that sort of thing to come my way, but I asked for trolls, basically. I asked for a little bit of stick, a bit of trolling, a bit of banter, and that was always going to happen. But what bothered me about this was the people who were slagging me were using names of people from the local area. They were naming places around the local area, and they were able to name my family members and what they do for a living and all that sort of stuff. So it was people who obviously know me and know me reasonably well. Well enough that they live very nearby and wouldn't use their own names, instead would try and hang. One of the guys he uses is a guy called Stephen who lives across the road. Really, really nice guy, absolutely lovely guy. He would never do something like that. They used his name and thought it'd be hilarious to hurl abuse at me from his name. So obviously you guys know, or if you're on YouTube channel and don't know, my dad is a Michael Jackson impersonator. That's what he does for work a lot of the time. And so obviously a lot of the comments were about that. There were comments saying that like my dad's a paedophile, obviously in relation to the whole fact that Michael Jackson was on trial and stuff a couple of years ago for something similar. My little sister is 11 or 12, she's 12, and there was a lot of comments, like sexual comments about her and stuff, and you know, it was a bit much. It was definitely a bit much, and it was a bit of a pain. It was just really annoying, the fact that I know it was someone local and that they just didn't have the balls to say something themselves, and they just decided to go and leave these comments. They left these comments going back up to like 8 or 9 months on my channel. They went back and just left comments on video after video after video. They also left 2 dislikes on every video. I know they did because every video that they commented on had 2 dislikes when I had 0 prior to that. And that was the first real time that I'd actually got any major online trolls. I had this one guy who commented on every single fucking video I posted for like 3 months, but this guy didn't bother me. At least he didn't pretend to be anyone else. He didn't say anything massively offensive. He just commented on every single video slagging my teeth. So I don't know if you guys can notice, but my teeth aren't straight. This tooth here is out of place, and it's kind of noticeable when I talk to the camera. When my lips move, you notice that one tooth looks really, really low and one looks really high. But when I have my mouth open like that, doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look unrealistically. It doesn't look too out of place. But when I talk to the camera, it does look a little bit noticeable, and it's just one of those things. But this guy decided to comment like, "Lol, tooth, haha, your teeth are in bits. You're 21. Would you not get them fixed? Why did you not get braces when you were a kid?" All these sort of things. He commented that, like, stuff like that every single fucking week. I haven't seen him now in a while, so he obviously got bored and left. But that was fine. I didn't actually like mind that too much. I was like, alright, whatever. Like the first time I was like, oh, you prick. And after that then it just kind of died down. But the comments recently were personal, and they were from somebody who clearly knows me, and that was what bothered me about that one. So that's why I feel like this Talk Me Thursday topic was something that I felt strongly enough to respond to or make a video on and tell you guys about. So pretty much that's where this one came from. So to answer Tristan's question anyway, when he asked about abusing or harassing people online because you have power or you have followers or you have subscribers, etc., whatever it may be, in his question he referenced Keemstar. Now, to be honest, I don't like Keemstar. I'm not a fan of him. I don't think he's a nice person, and that's my take on him. But I would not hurl abuse at him. I don't harass him. I don't encourage other people to do it either. Keemstar has done some questionable things in his life, definitely, and because of that, other people have took it upon themselves to tell other people to abuse him, essentially. Like other big YouTubers would say, Keemstar is a dick, go tell him to go fuck himself. Pretty much that's what happens. And I mean, as I said, I don't like Keemstar, so, but I wouldn't go ahead and do what these guys are doing. So why do people feel the need to have to go to extents to tell these people to do certain things, like kill yourself, no one loves you, no one likes you, you're a prick, blah 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 blah, whatever the case may be? Because even in like the Pokemon community, which I would follow a lot on YouTube, there's a guy called Velisify who was literally he is the Keemstar of Pokemon. I like his content as a person. Questionable. I see why people don't like him. I get it. I actually watch his content regularly. I do actually enjoy his content, but he has people attack him on the regular basis, and some of it I get, most of it I don't, though, to be honest. I don't get. Like, what he's called out for like all the time is he calls out cheaters in the Pokemon world, and he proves that they're cheating, and then people who cheat basically lift him over for being this kind of attempted white knight or whatever you want to call it. So he gets picked on for doing good, but he does it in a spiteful kind of way, and that's kind of why that happens to him. So I get why these people get called out, and I get the fun behind trolling people and being like, haha, I could say whatever I want because no one knows who I am. I get all this, and I get that it's just part of the world we live in today. People are dicks, and online trolling is going to be a thing for as long as we live. As far as my opinion on it, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's a waste of time. I think it takes a sad person to do it. I don't recommend them to anyone. I wouldn't encourage anyone to go and abuse anyone else. I've had my fallings out with people. I wouldn't say, hey, all of you 900 guys out there subscribe to me, go and tell this person to go fuck themselves and that they're worthless, because that's just, it's not the type of person I am. And I think it takes a sad person to do something like that. Not necessarily just to online troll, but to go to the extent that they went with my family and my comments on my particular channel, because there are people who know me who are obviously from the local area, and they went out of their way to make accounts just to say things to me that weren't polite, and that's the whole reason I wanted to make this video. So that was my story about it. That was my opinion on it, and I guess in some sense kind of answered Tristan's question. So I kind of wanted to tell you guys that it was something that I guess bothered me in a sense, just because, as I said, it's people who obviously know me, but it's something that I am kind of getting used to now at this stage. You're going to get people talking shit about you, so you just kind of have to take on the chin and move on with it. Let me know what you guys kind of think of this whole topic in general. What's your opinion on it all, and what do you think of people who do this sort of thing? Have you ever been that person who does it to other people? Just let me know what you think. I want to know you guys' feedback. That's what these episodes are all about. So let me know in the comment section what you think. If you did enjoy the video, guys, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I hope you did just enjoy this. I hope it was a good video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.